Marshfield, Wisconsin, on a pretty nice November night where everything is on the line. This is WIAA Division 4 Level 4 football. Tonight, everything changes. Two teams, two communities, two perfect seasons colliding under the lights with one prize waiting, a trip to Camp Randall Stadium. On one sideline, the Winneconne Wolves, 12-0, relentless, disciplined, a team that does not blink, does not break, and absolutely refuses to lose. Across the field, the Baldwin-Woodville Blackhawks, also 12-0, physical, fearless, a program built on toughness and a belief that every single yard must be earned. 3 playoff rounds, 3 battles survived. Both teams have taken every punch and answered with one of their own. And now everything they've worked for, everything they've dreamed about and sacrificed for comes down to 48 minutes. Winneconne, Baldwin-Woodville, undefeated meets undefeated. Only one keeps the dream alive. Only one goes to state. This isn't just a semifinal. This is legacy. This is history. This is Level 4, and this is the SBS Plumbing pregame show live from Marshfield, Wisconsin. Good evening, everyone. Gary Whipperman live here tonight. We had so many plans tonight to have all these cameras and all these doodads and gadgets and everything else, and you know what they say, the best laid plans. Well, we had some Wi-Fi issues here, so what we're going to do tonight is we're going to go with our #1 main camera and just focus on that, because all the stuff on the side, the extra cameras, the band, the cheerleaders, the students, heck, even Mike and I, all that stuff is second to what's actually going on the field, and that's what you came here to watch, and that's what we're here to deliver tonight. Quick break and back with our game preview. You're watching the SBS Plumbing pregame show. It's playoff football on Wolves TV. We're going to come right back and keep it rolling. We're got some ground to catch up here. Tonight's Division 4 semifinal feature 2 undefeated powers, the Winneconne Wolves and the Baldwin-Woodville Blackhawks. 2 programs that have dominated all year and now stand just 48 minutes from Camp Randall. Let's start with Baldwin-Woodville. Perfect at 12-0. Explosive, physical, and confident from the very first snap of the season. They've had some battles. Back on October 3rd, Altoona pushed them to the edge, and a missed field goal in the closing seconds allowed the Blackhawks to escape with a 40-38 victory. Prescott also gave them trouble in a 36-29 win, but outside of those 2 games, the Blackhawks have been consistent, dangerous, and loaded with playmakers. Their playoff run has been impressive. Level 1, Ashland, 57-12. Level 2, Platteville, 61-27. Level 3, La Crosse Aquinas, 27-20. They arrived tonight battle-tested, explosive, and hard-hitting, a team capable of scoring from anywhere on the field. On the other side, the Winneconne Wolves, also 12-0, explosive, physical, and playing their best football of the season. Their only close call came opening night, a 14-6 win over Little Chute, and Little Chute is playing in the other Division 4 semifinal, so that win has actually aged pretty well. After that, Winneconne took off, 3 straight shutouts, a dominant defense, and complete control of the line of scrimmage. Their playoff run has been just as strong. Level 1, Milwaukee North, 71-0. Level 2, Altoona, 28-6. Level 3, Freedom, 31-15. Winneconne comes in balanced, confident, physical, and firing on all cylinders. These teams met almost exactly 1 year ago, November 15th, 2024, in this same Level 4 round in Medford. The Blackhawks won that game 40-16, then went on to the state championship game, losing to Racine St. Cat's 26-22. But this year, the dynamic has changed. Many of Baldwin-Woodville's key players have graduated. Most of Winneconne's have returned, and boy, do they remember that game. They've been waiting a full year for this moment. So tonight, 2 undefeated programs, 2 communities, 2 teams built to strike fast and hit hard, collide for 1 ticket to Camp Randall. When we come back, we'll break down tonight's players to watch. The SBS Plumbing pregame show. Our broadcast tonight brought to you by a whole lot of friends, but the 2 that we definitely want to mention. First of all, Oshkosh Converting. Visit Oshkosh Converting. Pregame.com. They are a sponsor tonight. Local Oshkosh-based manufacturer specializing in custom printed mailers and bags, short-run, full graphic stand-up pouches with standard and child-resistant zippers, and custom slitting and rewinding of paper and poly materials. They operate with quick lead times, reliability, and on-time delivery. Reach out to Colin Jensen for any needs. You have colin.jensen at oshkoshconverting.com or by visiting oshkoshconverting.com. When we come back, players to watch. You're watching the SBS Plumbing pregame show on Wolves TV. Can you ask James for a Coke out of his cooler? I've got my Coke Zero over there. Gotcha. Shot at Jack, too, while we're at us.
Big enough for you.
All right, so you guys heard that, but you know what? That's all right.
Hey, welcome back. I meant a shot of milk to go with my drink tonight. Hey, players to watch tonight. First for Baldwin-Woodville. Quarterback Joe Jensen, 1,705 passing yards, 22 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, plus 474 rushing yards and 13 rushing touchdowns. A true dual threat. Running back Dane Wienendahl, 1,271 yards, 8.3 yards per carry, including 15 touchdowns. And freshman Luke Janke, 490 yards, 10 yards a carry, 7 touchdowns. The receivers, Brody Everts, so another Brody to watch out for tonight. This is Brody Everts from Baldwin-Woodville, 837 yards, 13 touchdowns, 23 yards per catch, and a team-leading 5 interceptions. Looks like we are just about ready for the national anthem. We'll get down on the field. You're watching Wolves TV.
Gentlemen, remove your caps and direct your attention to the flag at the northeast corner of the field for the playing of our national anthem by the Winneconne Pep Band.
Where's that coming from? Back to our pregame show. Also, players to watch for Baldwin-Woodville include James Kropelnecki, 227 receiving yards on a team-high 16 tackles for loss. Defensively, Drew Wienendahl with 12 tackles for loss, Alec Boyer with 5.5 sacks, and Dane Wienendahl with 3 interceptions. Overall, the Blackhawks have proven playmakers in all 3 phases. Well, we know the Wolves have that. Brody Schaefer, 1,638 yards, 16 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and 1,009 rushing yards with 21 touchdowns. A true dual threat. Bryce Jones, 568 yards, 7 touchdowns, and Mason the Missile Matthew, 417 yards and 7 touchdowns. Receivers, Jordan Netikoven, 362 yards and 3 touchdowns. Ryan Quigley, 570 yards and 7 touchdowns. And Matthew and Hawthorne also great targets for Brody Schaefer. Defensively, really starts and ends with that defensive line. We've talked about it all year. Hudson Samolinski, 63 tackles, 16 for loss. Also big play, Jovi Zeller, 57 tackles, 17 for loss. And Jesse Michaud, 46 tackles. In the secondary, Schaefer with 4 interceptions and Ethan Duell with 3, one in each playoff game, including last week's pick 6. Special teams, Schaefer has 2 kick returns, touchdowns, and a 67-yard punt return score. Kicker, Andrew Dorn, nearly perfect, 67 of 68 on PATs and 4 for 7 on field goals. Samolinski averages 33.7 yards per punt. Overall, Winneconne brings depth, experience, and playmakers everywhere. We're just minutes away from tonight's kickoff. The weather tonight brought to you by the Storage Place, clean, secure, and convenient storage right here in Winneconne. Tonight's weather forecast, we're looking at a classic November football night. The average temperature tonight, 49 degrees, dropping into the mid-40s after sunset. Skies will be clear to mostly clear with no precipitation expected, ideal for level 4 football. By 9 to 10 p.m., and when the Wolves are getting ready to celebrate their trip to state, temperature should be in the upper 40s, light winds, and no major impact on the passing or kicking games tonight. Bottom line, dry field, light breeze, and perfect weather for playoff football. That's your Storage Place weather forecast, locally owned, secured, and always ready when you are. Well, I think we're ready. Holy smokes. I'm going to win the speed reading contest tonight. Glad to have you guys along wherever you're watching from. As always, we want to hear from you. Put in the comments where you're watching from, who you're watching. This is our last go-around together, you guys. Win or lose. The Wolves, when they win tonight, will be on TV with the WIA next week. So this is my last round here tonight, and let's make it a good one. Let's see these boys off to the state finals next week in Madison. Here we go. Winneconne to return, and we are underway. Brody Schaefer on the return. Schaefer breaking tackles and up near the 40-yard line, and a great start for the Wolves. Trevor Murdoch on the tackle for Baldwin-Woodville, 37-yard line, 1st and 10 Wolves. Wolves in their white jerseys, white pants, moving left to right on your radio dial. I always wanted to say that. But, of course, you're watching live, so left to right, they'll work. Again, no wind really to speak of tonight. So should be great for football. We'll get to some of our comments. They're already pouring in. You guys are so great with the comments. I just love you guys. 1st and 10, Schaefer on the shotgun. He'll keep it himself up near the 40 and brought down at the James Kropelnicki. You'll hear that name a lot tonight. 40-yard line, make it 2nd down and 7. Charlie checking in. This team makes me so flippin' proud, so heckin' happy to call myself a Wolf. The family is really something to cherish. Charlie, you hit it right on the head, my friend. That's as good as it gets. And we got a stoppage here, 2nd and 7. Let's see who else we got on here. We got a Blackhawks fan. That's all right. We welcome all, right? You guys, we're all in this together to support the kids. Cindy Krieger checking in. Let's go Wolves. Kyle Keeper, let's go Wolves. Bryce Jones has an equipment problem to deal with. Come on, Bryce. Knee pads are too high. Let's get those knees high tonight, Bryce, baby. 2nd and 7 from the 40. Handoff to Matthew, and he's going to be piled up. Just short of the 40. Karen Fowler checking in. Carson Leiter's grandma in the house tonight. Go team. Paula Killian also watching tonight. Aaron with a Let's Go Wolves. And, of course, our friend Ann Lang checking in from Ocala, Florida. That's otherwise known as Andon's grandma. And William Graham, class of 1980. 3rd and 7 from the 40. Schaefer back to pass. Tons of time. Rolls it, rolling left, still looking, finally heaves it out of bounds. Boy, he had all kinds of time back there. Great coverage by the Blackhawks, and the Wolves go 3 and out. Going to be a dogfight tonight, folks. No doubt about that. It's a fist fight in a phone booth, as I like to call it. If you're under 30, you have no idea what a phone booth is. Hey, is the Giles-Luce American Legion Post 364 watching tonight? Explain to these young fellas what a phone booth is. Schaefer or Semlinski to punt. It's a high, short punt. It's going to bounce back towards. It's a good bounce for Baldwin-Woodville. Jordan Netikoven reaches up and snares it at the 38-yard line. Shout out to Mom and Dad, Ed and Sherry up in Tomahawk, up north. Now, I don't know this for sure, and you guys are welcome to comment. Because I'm not a Wisconsin native, I've lived here for 20 years, but you guys know that doesn't mean anything if you weren't born and raised here. But my understanding is the separation from up north and everywhere else is Highway 10. Do you agree or disagree? First and 10 from the 37. Baldwin-Woodville with the football. First possession. That's Kruppelnicki on the carry. Not much there. Jesse Machad in there. No gain, second down and 10. The complex here tonight, you guys, the Marshfield complex is unbelievable. It's like a college stadium, I kid you not. Second and 10 at the 37, that one out of bounds. Third and 10. Blackhawks going no huddle. Third down and 10. They'll change it up at the line of scrimmage. Four-man rush. Watch that linebacker. He's going to stay home. Pass out into the flat. Caught 40-45. Janke on the catch, and that's going to be near a first down. In fact, it is a first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line. Janke on the catch. That was a nice play by the Blackhawks. It's first and 10. Baldwin-Woodville at the 49-yard line. First and 10. Blackhawks at the 49. Jet sweep on for Janke, trying to string it out, and the Wolves stringing him out. And down he goes, and we got flags flying. Semlinski near the bottom of the pile for the Wolves. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the Storage Place in Winneconne. Clean, secure, and convenient storage with units from 11 by 18 up to 13 by 48. Perfect fit for everything from household goods to boats and RVs. Reserve your unit now at WinneconneStoragePlace.com. Holding on Baldwin-Woodville, it'll go back to the 49 or 39-yard line. I may just call him B-Dubs the rest of the night, by the way. So if you hear B-Dub, B-Dub will be Baldwin-Woodville. I don't know if I can say Baldwin-Woodville 500 times. Handoff up the middle. Wiedendahl on the carry, and if you're scouting the Winneconne defense, I mean, the first thing that you do is understand that up the middle is tough sledding. You've got to work it on the edges because Semlinski, Dallas Walker, Jesse Machad, and Jovi Zeller have been sparkling on the defensive line this year. Second and 16 from the 43, jet pass, and Janke has it. He's going to be back near the original line of scrimmage, 49-yard line. It'll be third down and 10. Thank you, Sherry. Love you. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you. Third and 10 from the 49. Nickel package in for the Wolves. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Got it. Ball loose. Still loose. Jovi, big play. Zeller recovers it at the 28-yard line. It's first down, Wolves. Mashad in there, Zeller in there, Samolinski in there, and big play, Jovi Zeller strikes again. 1st and 10 Wolves. I don't know who hit him to bring that loose. Zeller applied the hit and recovered the ball. Jovi, you are something else, my friend. 1st and 10 Wolves at the 28. First big play of this game. You guys probably want a scoreboard too, don't you? You're funny that way. Wait, we don't have a clock tonight, so I'm gonna have to manually tell you the time. Schaefer's gonna run and gets away. Here's what I think. I think BW expected Brody to just run out of bounds. Brody doesn't do that. That's just not really his brand. He's going to power and fight for every yard, and he picked up a few more there.
Let's go offense!
2nd down and 20. 2nd and 5 from the 23, not 2nd and 23, 2nd and 5. Three receiver set. That's Carter Hawthorne at the bottom of your screen. Back to pass. Andon Lang. Fumble. And it's recovered by the Blackhawks. Andon Lang made the catch, but couldn't hang on, looking for more yardage. And sometimes that's what happens when you look for more yardage. You're stretching, you're pulling, trying to get more, and the ball just gets knocked free. And it's 1st and 10 Blackhawks at the 24-yard line. Well, darn. Okay, that's all right. That's just one, we're right back to, hey, we're still in better shape than we were even 5 minutes ago. So let's stay positive, keep the positive vibes coming for our boys down on the field. Jensen in the shotgun, 1st and 10, back to pass, looking, he's got time. Mashad gets away. Huddy on the hit. Hudson Samolinski gets him before he gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Winneconne faithful here were yelling for a holding call. It's going to be a loss of a yard, make it 2nd and 11. 18-yard line, 2nd and 11. $7:50 to go, first quarter. Pass out in the flat. Tyler Marthaler on the catch, and he'll be about 3 or 4 yards short of the first down. It'll bring up 3rd down. Big thanks to Oshkosh Converting, a local Oshkosh-based manufacturing specializing in custom printed mailers and bags. Visit OshkoshConverting.com. 3rd and 3 at the 31. Jet sweep, Vienendahl, he's got the first down. Out to the 32-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10. Ethan Duell on the play. The first quarter is sponsored by SBS Plumbing. Plumbing every home as if it were our own. For repairs, upgrades, or new installs, visit sbs-plumbing.com. Big thanks to SBS Plumbing for your support all season long of Wolves TV. 1st and 10 from the 32. Jensen getting the play at the line. Shotgun back to pass, throw, and Kropelnicki has it. Good coverage by Zeller, but nice catch by Kropelnicki, and he'll get to about 6 to maybe 7 yard lines.
Kropelnicki with the catch there.
2nd down and 3 at the 39. 6:41 remaining, first quarter, no score. Inside handoff, that's Kropelnicki again. He's got the first down and more. Andon Lang on the tackle at the 49-yard line. Another first down for Baldwin-Woodville. Now, one of the things that hurt the Wolves last year in this matchup were 3 turnovers. And the Wolves have given the ball up once so far in this game. They've been so good all year being stingy with those turnovers. We need that more than ever tonight. Pass out right side, caught. Janke is going to be near a first down. 6:09 and running. 43-yard line, 2nd and 2. Under 6 minutes to go, first quarter. Jensen out of the gun, pressure coming, throws, caught. That's Janke again, and he's got a first down. He's a pesky little receiver for Baldwin-Woodville. It's 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks. They move the sticks down to about the 37-yard line. Drive started at 23 for Baldwin-Woodville. Winneconne on the carry. There's a flag on the play, and maybe in the area of holding. Tonight's broadcast also sponsored by Lofts, offering luxury short and long-term condominium living in the heart of downtown Oshkosh. Upscale comfort, modern amenities, and walkable convenience near shops, restaurants, and the Fox River. Thank you, Lofts, for your support all season long. Deanne Cushman, Bryce Jones, and family for your support all season long of Wolves TV. So a big holding call on the Blackhawks back to the 47-yard line. Keeper from Jensen. He's brought down by Bryce Jones at the 43. 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 15, beg your pardon. Jensen on the year, 474 yards on the ground, including 13 touchdowns. Another knee pad issue. I guess they're going to enforce the knee pad issue tonight. Jensen back to pass, looking deep and overshoots his receiver, Janke, or Everts, beg your pardon. That's Brody Everts.
That is unacceptable. Wide open.
Now it's going to be 3rd down and 16. Caden and Jerome and Leona Netkoven. Netkoven watching from Wapaka. Go Wolves and go cousin Jordan Netkoven. 3rd and 16 from the 43. Shotgun Jensen back to pass. Samolinski chasing. Throws it up for grabs, and it was attempted for Kropelnicki. Was the intended receiver. Really the closest to making the reception would have been Jesse Bichot. Unfortunately, he's wearing white. So that's going to bring up 4th down. 4th and 16 from the 43. And the Bulls look like they've dodged a bullet here on the 2nd possession. Everts is the punter. He's averaging 32.8 yards a punt this year. He'll be punting from the 43-yard line. So the Wolves deploy the bend, don't break strategy. It's been helpful all year, and tonight no exception. 4th and 16, and it's a line drive, low, wobbly kick, but it's going to be rolling out of bounds inside the 20. That's just dumb luck on that one. 12-yard line. It's a 45-yard kick, a really odd 45-yard kick, but of course the plan is to make sure that Brody Schaefer doesn't get a chance to return any punts, and that one did it right there. So it's 1st and 10 Wolves at the 12-yard line. Amen, Grayson. I'm with you, buddy. 1st and 10 at the 12. 4:38 remaining first quarter. Schaefer hands off Bryce Jones. Jones up the middle and powering and hammering his way up near the 20-yard line. Winneconne on the tackle. And again, I've been saying it all year, and I'll say it again. The scout coming in as well. They're a one-horse show, and it's all Brody Schaefer, and he's the one that does everything, and everybody else just kind of stands around. Couldn't be further from the truth. And Bryce Jones is a big reason why the Wolves are where they are tonight. And that offensive line has been pristine all year. 2nd down and 3. Schaefer will keep it. Hit once, hit twice, and bounces off Hansen and down at the 21.5-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short. Brody Schaefer came in tonight 1,009 yards on the ground, 21 touchdowns. And 1638 in the air, 16 touchdowns and 5 INTs. Josh, I'm with you, baby. Ground and pound, baby. Ground and pound. Carry the rock. 1st and 10 at the 22. Schaefer will come up now back to the shotgun, and now we're going to get a stoppage. It's going to be timeout. See if they tell us who called the timeout. Timeout, Winneconne. We'll step aside for just a moment and be back. You're watching Wolves TV, Wolves Playoff TV, right here. First and 10 Wolves at the 22-yard line. Jones, 30, 35, 1st down, Bryce Jones. 13 yards for Bryce Jones. Brody Everts on the tackle. That big offensive line, Van Bommel, Sleeman, Michaud, Samolinsky, and Walker making their presence known. That's what these guys do. 1st and 10 Wolves at the 34. If we're going to state, those guys are giving us the ride. Schaefer will keep it, 35-40. Eludes a tackle to the 39-yard line. Everts on the tackle. He's been busy. That's Brody Everts for Baldwin-Woodville. 2:50 remaining first quarter. 2nd and 5. You guys, if I forget at all to tell you the time, just put it in the comments, hey, time, and I'll make sure and remind you. But I'll try and do it often. We just don't have a scoreboard clock tonight. And I could give you a whole list of reasons why, but I'll spare you. 2nd and 5 from the 39. 2:30 and counting first quarter. Schaefer out of the shotgun. He's got time, and Lang, the intended receiver, and goes through his hands. Pass was high. So make it 3rd and 5 at the 39-yard line. Third and 5 from the 39. No score, 2:24 left first quarter. Schaefer out of the shotgun. Wolves looking to extend this drive. There's a pass, Jordan Netikoven, middle of the field, got it. 1st down Wolves. Schaefer to Netikoven. And that big, giant security blanket called number 88 right there for Brody Schaefer, as he has been all year. It's such a nice feeling to have Jordan Netikoven right wide open in the middle of the field. 2:02 remaining in the first quarter. 1st and 10 at midfield. Clock running. Schaefer hands off Bryce Jones, 45-40. And that offensive line is starting to lay on the defensive line of B-Dub and making their presence known. 9 yards. It's going to be near a first down, 2nd and 1 from the 41. Second and 1 from the 41. Bryce Jones inside the 40, down to the 37-yard line. The Fox River Raiders, one of our sponsors tonight, they deliver big hits, fast pace, and true semi-pro intensity every single game. Don't miss a moment. Get schedules, rosters, and all access updates at foxriverraiders.com and catch the latest highlights on Facebook as Fox River Raiders Football. Raider Nation, let's go. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Wolves started this drive at the 12. Schaefer on the keeper stumbles, but gets near the 30. Whew, he may still be running if he doesn't get the turf. If the turf monster doesn't get him at the 35-yard line, it's down at the 32. But it's encouraging for the Wolves. Those holes are starting to open up for Winneconne right now. 2nd and 4 from the 32. The fans wanted encroachment on Baldwin-Woodville, but no call, and Schaefer will get him ready to go again. 2nd and 4. And now we're going to get that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Quick moving first quarter. No score. Wolves and Blackhawks. Financial confidence starts with a plan. Eric Lang and Edward Jones can help with retirement planning, education savings, and managing your investments. Serving the Winneconne community with personal one-on-one guidance. Trust Eric Lang, financial advisor, Edward Jones. We'll be back with the second half. You're watching second quarter. You're watching Wolves TV. Second and 4 for the Wolves from the 32, first play of the second quarter. Four receiver set, 3 on the near side, 1 up top. Watch Quigley. Back to pass, got time, still got time. Brody looking, now being chased, and he's going to throw it away. Jake Johansson on the pressure for the Blackhawks, and it's 3rd and 4. Smart play by Brody, nothing there. I mean, you got to just throw that thing away. Live to fight another day. And I think, you look at lessons learned. I think that's a lesson that he learned from last year. 3 interceptions in this game last year. He's going to be darn determined not to make that happen again tonight. Hey, the Winchester Bar, check it in. The Macaloons, hey, you guys. Hope you guys are having fun tonight. Thanks for watching. Oliver, it wouldn't be the same. It'd be better if you were here, Oliver, but glad to hear from our friends at the Winchester Bar tonight. 3rd and 4 from the 32-yard line. Macaroon, as we called him. Schaefer out of the shotgun, handoff Bryce Jones inside the 30, down, first down. Blue collar down to the 26-yard line. He brought his lunch pail for that first down run. 1st and 10 Wolves from the 27-yard line. Big shout out to our friends at Wood Eyes watching tonight on the screens there, having some specials and watching some good Winneconne football. 1st and 10 from the 27. 11:20 to go, second quarter. Schaefer out of the shotgun. There's that 3-man motion set that they've used all year long. Schaefer going left. It's a sweep stretch play. 20-15 inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Wilson on the tackle. 11:05 to go, second quarter. And the Wolves have it 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10 Wolves at the 15. Wolves methodically marching this ball down the field. Schaefer will go right this time. Had a block from Carter Hawthorne and stumbles down to the 11-yard line. Make it the 12, and that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 7 for the Wolves. 10:17 to go. Nolan and Adam cheering on cousin Jesse Michaud from Rochester, Illinois. Go Wolves. Thanks for checking in, you guys. 2nd and 7 from the 12. Bryce Jones on the handoff. Going to be about the 9-yard line. Tooterboat captain checking in. Watching from the Mitchell compound. Auga. 3rd and 5 at the 10-yard line. Girls basketball season starts next week. Watch W7 Productions. Follow them on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and X. 102 girls basketball games from around the state. All live, all free, all on fixtv.com. And yours truly on most of the calls. If you're not tired of me yet, join us starting next week. 3rd and 5 from the 10. Back to pass. Schaefer looking. Ryan Quigley got it. Touchdown Wolves. Schaefer to Quigley. 10 yards, 6 points, and the Wolves strike first. He's been the big target all year, and Quiggs comes through again. A perfect strike from Brody Schaefer to Ryan Quigley, and the Wolves are on the board 6-0 with 9:09 remaining in the second quarter. I missed the fireworks, you guys. I'll just be straight up. I missed the fireworks on the wolf howl. Maybe Mike will do the wolf howl for us. Yeah, their video board's pretty cool, I guess. I feel like I'm at AT&T Stadium in Dallas. Mr. Automatic knocks it through. And how about them Wolves? 7-0. Winneconne, 9:09, second quarter. Don't go anywhere. We're just getting started. You're watching Wolves TV. There's our fireworks. Chaotic Mom coming through. I love the fireworks. Beautiful. That is right on brand. 7-0 Wolves with 9:09 to go second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by B&E Exteriors. Call Billy Boris locally for roofing, siding, soffit, and fascia repair or replacement. B&E Exteriors, protecting what matters most. Big thanks to Billy for his support this year. It's been fantastic. You guys, this Winneconne community has been just amazing all year. I could not say enough good things. And maybe I'm biased, but I guess I'm local now, so I'm allowed to say it. Here's the kick from Dorn and taken at the 7-yard line to the 10, 15, 20. Foster to the 30. And finally brought down at the 35-yard line.
Bringing back to about the 35-yard line.
Preston Marvin checking in. Let's see, I think we had a birthday up here somewhere. Go Wolves, let's get this touchdown for Mark's birthday. The Lear birthday party cheering you all on from the Finn. The Finn checking in tonight. Thataway. I think whoever the last one is at home in Winneconne gets the lights tonight. I think everybody's either here or in a bar somewhere in town watching this game. 1st and 10 at the 35. And pushed back. Janky, nothing there. Tackle made by Jovi Zeller. Happy birthday, Colin Jensen from Oshkosh Converting. One of our big sponsors tonight. 2nd and 12 at the 33. Dahl on the carry, and he'll get to the 40, 39. Bryce Jones on the tackle for the Wolves. 8:19 remaining second quarter. We'll call it the 39. 3rd down and 5. Boy, a big stop here for the Wolves. This is a big inflection point right here in this game in the second quarter. Wolves leading 7-0, 8 minutes to go in this second quarter. Nothing there. Tried to stretch it out. Kacher in there. Brody Schaefer finishes it off. Make it 4th and 7.
Come on, Brody, let's return it.
And the Wolves hold again. And you feel like I don't know, maybe it's just me, it could be just me, but I feel like the Wolves could be on the cusp of really opening this thing up. I just have a feeling tonight. Everett's back to punt. Pressure coming, he just gets away. It's a low line drive, bounces at the 40, and will roll inside the 30. Jesse Bashad was right on top of that to try to get the block. Just missed it. So it's 1st and 10 from the 27. Remember, the Wolves went 88 yards their last drive, capped with a 10-yard touchdown pass from Brody Schaefer to Ryan Quigley. They'll start this drive at the 27-yard line, 26-yard line with 7:40 remaining in the second quarter. Brad Winkler checking in from Deer Camp tonight. Brinkman's celebrating tonight. A lot of celebrating. Let's make sure that stays that way all night long. 1st and 10, Wolves at the 26-yard line. Jones on the handoff. 33-yard line. Brady Hansen on the tackle. Oliver McAloon and Caden Carter watching from the McAloon household. Go Wolves. Thanks for your support all year, Oliver. Appreciate it. You're a true Wolf, my friend. Once a Wolf, always a Wolf. 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Go get longer pants.
7:22 and counting here in the second quarter. Schaefer double fake throw, got him. Jordan Nedekoven scaling up to grab that and pull it down out of the sky, and it's a 1st down for the Wolves at the 42-yard line. Kyle, we don't have a scoreboard clock tonight, so you're not seeing it because it's not there. 7:02 remaining second quarter. I'm trying to keep you guys informed on the clock. We just had just a lot of Wi-Fi issues here tonight, so we don't have a clock, but we'll do our best to keep you posted. 6:46 to go, second quarter. 7-0 Wolves on the march again at the 43-yard line. Netikoven in motion. Schaefer hands off. We'll see who it is. Andon Lang on the carry that time. Maybe a yard or 2 yards. 2nd and 9. And Bryce Jones checks back in for the Wolves. Second and 9 at the 44. Shotgun, Bryce Jones, 45, weaving and moving his way, dancing his way across the 50 down to the 49-yard line. Third and 2 for the Wolves from the 50. We've got some folks checking in at Bare Bones Brewery watching tonight. Third and 2 Wolves at the 49-yard line. 5:33 remaining first half. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Official timeout. When you're faced with a challenge, how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual is a proud sponsor of the WIA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award since 1965. From football to volleyball to soccer to tennis, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to be true champions. They're trying to get the clock reset, and the Wolves coach is coming over here to get them straight. Coach Van Camp once it had to go and check in with the announcers and the clock teacher, those math teachers. 5:41 and counting, second quarter. Wolves with the ball, 3rd and 2 at midfield. Handoff, fake the handoff. Schaefer will keep it, gets away from one tackle and going to be wrapped up. He's going to be short of the first down, maybe a yard short, 4th and 1. We'll see what the Wolves, see what Coach Riff and Coach Krings dial up here. It's going to be 4th and, we'll call it a long 1, short 2. Another big inflection point in this game right here for the Wolves. Schaefer up, shocking, maybe a quick kick. And now we've got flags down, and that's going to be against the Wolves. So that'll take the drama out of what happens this possession. The Wolves will punt.
Come on, boys.
Ball started with penalty, 5-yard penalty.
Hey, need more room? The Storage Place in Winneconne offers spacious, secure units up to 13 by 48 for boats, RVs, and everything in between. Reserve your space today. Thank you to the Storage Place. Samolinski back to punt for the Wolves from the 46-yard line. High punt and caught at the 18-yard line. 20, Janke, and he's going to be brought down. Kacher on the tackle, the special teams specialist all year long. 1st and 10, BW at the 24-yard line.
Davis gets tackled at the 24.
Another big thank you to the Giles-Luce American Legion Post 364, recognizing veterans and strengthening the Winneconne community through service and support. Thank you, Post 364. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you to all of the men and women served, supporting our country. We always need to remember freedom is anything, but it's not free. It's many things, but free is not one of them. Thank you for your service and support. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Vienendahl on the handoff up near the 30 and close to the first down. He'll have the first down. Jones on the tackle, but it's going to be a first down.
Vienendahl with that carry, he gets the first down.
Let's go, Jesse!
Hurry up offense. Veenendahl again. Dancing his way across the 40 and down to the 43-yard line. It's first down, or second down and 2. 4:23 remaining second quarter. Wolves lead 7-0. Veenendahl again on the handoff, and this time he's going to be right at the 45. Blackburn and Duell on the tackle, and he'll be just short. It's going to be third and less than a yard. We'll see if they go Veenendahl again. 3:53 and counting in the second quarter. And now we're going to get a timeout by Baldwin-Woodville. Milk has been building champions for centuries. Why? Research shows that real milk builds pregame muscle, and low-fat chocolate milk restores post-game muscle for athletes like few other beverages. That's why pro football players know they're going to need milk to fuel their performance. Learn their inspiring stories at gonnaneedmilk.com. Brought to you by the dairy farmers of Wisconsin. Tonight's game sponsored in part by Eric Lang, financial advisor with Edward Jones, proudly serving families and individuals right here in the Winneconne community, helping clients plan for the future, protect what matters most, and invest with confidence. Third down and inches, about a foot it looks like.
Come on!
7-man front for the Wolves, and we're going to get a false start on Veenendahl. He fell forward before the snap, and that'll back him up 5 yards. Now it'll be third and close to 6. A big, big mistake in the second quarter for Baldwin-Woodville. 3:48 remaining second quarter.
Let's go, boys!
Veenendahl on the carry, nothing. Stood up and stuffed. Finn Sullivan, Jesse Mashad, and Ethan Duell teaming up. Fourth down and 4, and the Wolves defense holds again at the 41-yard line. Schaefer back, Matthew at about the 37. Schaefer back inside the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout for the Wolves. Coming up will be our Oshkosh Converting halftime show. If you got scores from around the state, this is your chance to do some research for us right now. Let us, if anybody's got their eyes on Little Chute, let me know what's going on. Put it in the comments so we can report on that at the half. Yes, I'm asking you guys to do my job. That's all right. You live to help, right? Hey, quick break. 3:18 to go. Wolves lead 7-0. Fourth and 4. Pressure coming, and he gets it away. It's a high punt, fair caught by Matthew at the 31, 35, 40, 45 up near midfield. The missile. I thought he made a fair catch motion at first. Kropelnicki on the tackle. I thought he made a fair catch signal, and then he caught it and took off with it. 3:09 remaining second quarter. And so it's going to be a penalty on the Wolves. Matthew's pleading his case to the officials, but Maybe Jonathan Matthews down in Kentucky watching tonight. Give us his call, his unbiased call. Missile. Now they'll back the Wolves up. 3:09 remaining second quarter. Little Chute leading 22-0 in the second quarter. Wolves looking for a rematch with the Mustangs. That'd be a great end of the season. It'd be go full circle this year. Start with Little Chute and end with Little Chute. I feel like I almost have to do that game if we win. I don't know. I feel like I'm responsible somehow. But if we do it, we can only do audio, no video. So and then you're really in trouble. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Schaefer out of the shotgun. Matthew in motion. And Matthew got the jet sweep, and it's past the 30, down to the 33-yard line. Boy, Brody does such a nice job of disguising those plays. I thought Brody still had it, but Mason Matthew takes it over the 30, down to the 32-yard line. 22-6 Little Chute. 2:40 remaining in the second quarter in this one. Wolves lead 7-0. 10-yard touchdown pass from Brody Schaefer to Ryan Quigley. Handoff, Bryce Jones picking his way, but not much there. Going to be stood up by several Blackhawks. Kropelnicki on the tackle, and yet another update. Little Chute leading 29-6. 3rd and 5 from the 32-yard line. 2 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the first half. No 2-minute timeout at high school. Schaefer back to pass, looking deep for Quigley, and incomplete. If anything, it was going to be closer to intercepted by Janke. They fought over it and hit it up in the air, and by then it would have been too deep for the catch, and it's going to be incomplete. It'll be 4th down. The Wolves will punt. 1:53 remaining second quarter. Wolves lead 7-0. The 32-yard line, Samolinski to punt. Huddy boots it high and deep. Bounces at the 30. Janke lets it bounce inside the 20. 17, 18-yard line. Nash checking in. Ellsworth Panthers down in Maiden Rock. Cookie from Texas. I think I think Texas is the only place you get away with being named Cookie. I really do. I don't know if you can get away with that anywhere else. Colin checking in, or Brody checking in. Brody Mashik checking in at the Johannes party. Go Wolves. 1:44 remaining second quarter. 7-0 Wolves. That lead is tenuous at best right now for the Wolves. The defense has bent but not broken tonight in this first half. Jensen back to pass, pressure, throws. Andon Lang applying the pressure for the Wolves. Incomplete, 2nd down and 10. 1:39 remaining. Second and 10. Back to pass. Jensen. Oh, almost intercepted. Woo. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. Andon Lang almost with an INT. But now they've backed up the Blackhawks to 3rd and 10 with 1:31 remaining in the second quarter. Jensen back to pass, pressure coming. Michaud chasing and throws out of bounds. Credit Jesse Michaud for the pressure and the incomplete pass, and it's 4th down and 10 from the 19-yard line. A minute 24 remaining in the second quarter. Sid's Bar and Grill checking in. Can't believe how many bars there are watching this game tonight. Holy smokes. I think Talk Time has the game on tonight. They have some deals going on as well. Talk of the Town. I think Talk of the Town has some deals going on as well. 4th down and 10 from the 19. 1:24 remaining second quarter. Short punt, Matthew at the 48, no fair catch at the 45, down to the 40, near the 42, and the Wolves are in great field position. With a minute 16 remaining, it'll be 1st and 10 Winneconne at the 42-yard line. The Wolves have 1 timeout left, and the Blackhawks have 2. There's a minute 16 remaining. It's actually 22-7 Little Chute. First and 10 at the 41. Schaefer back to pass, looking deep. Quigley's got it, 25-20, inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Quiggs comes through again on a great pass from Brody Schaefer, and it's 1st and 10 Wolves at the 17-yard line. By the way, make sure you stick around for our halftime show. We have a lot of people to thank for their help this year, and I want to make sure that we mention everybody. It's been the support has been phenomenal this year, and want to make sure we mention everyone. So please check in for the halftime show, the Oshkosh Converting halftime show. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout for B-Dub. Quick break. Wolves closing in on another touchdown. We'll see. 1:09 to go. You're watching Wolves TV. First and 10 for the Wolves from the 18-yard line. Big possession here for the Wolves. Well, you would certainly say they're in Dorn field goal territory right now. It'd be a 35-yard field goal from here. Schaefer will keep it. He'll take it to about the 15-yard line. Down to the 16. I think that's a really good idea. I think, yes, definitely go to Sid's for the second half. Absolutely. Or Wood Eyes, or Talk of the Town, or the Winchester, or the Bare Bones Brewery. The options are unlimited. 2nd and 8 from the 16. Matthew in motion, fake to Matthew, pass, Nedekoven, got it, touchdown Wolves! Brody Schaefer to Jordan Nedekoven. And once again, if you watched earlier this year, you saw Brody Schaefer do a jump pass to Nedekoven on a 3-yard strike. He does it tonight. This time it's from 16, and the Wolves lead 13-0. Brody did that same move from earlier this year, 2 steps back, jump throw, and Jordan Nedekoven had broken free and passed and caught. Dorn for the PAT. Yes, sir. Your new score, Winneconne 14, Baldwin-Woodville nothing. You're watching Wolves TV. (14-0) Wolves with 29.9 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Go, boys!
Seems like a fair trade. Little Chute leads Columbus 22-7. Second quarter of that game. 29.9 seconds remaining in this first half, and the Wolves have a 14-0 lead. And the way this defense is playing, I don't know that they're going to need much more. Foster on the return to the 25-yard line. Jovi Zeller on the tackle for the Wolves. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say anything. It's just the way the defense has played. I don't know if you need much more. I don't know. Jessica Bruner checking in. There's the Wolves, the Wolf Howl and the fireworks. Out of way, Jessica. Fantastic. 1st and 10 from the 24. We got a timeout. While we have that, nope, we're back. Now it's 29-7 Little Chute over Columbus. And the Mustangs racing away from Columbus. 25 seconds left in this one. 14-0 Wolves. Shotgun Jensen, Veenendahl to the 25 and to the 30, 31-yard line, we'll call it. Timeout. Baldwin-Woodville, 15.4 seconds remaining. A reminder for all high school sports fans, the fall state tournaments are quickly approaching, and the WIAA is one of many sport organizations that have moved to all digital and cashless tickets for admission into events. With GoFan Ticketing, you can purchase and process your tickets safely, securely, and conveniently online for all the exciting state tournaments this fall. Patrons will need to use their mobile devices to redeem their tickets at the gate. To purchase tickets, visit the WIAA website homepage and click on the tickets link at the top of the page. Well, hopefully that's a problem that we're going to have in about an hour or so. 15.4 seconds remaining second quarter. Jensen shotgun. Veenendahl will take it. And Lang and Dallas Walker wrap him up. And nothing there. And that will be the end of the first half. 2 quarters in the books, halfway home. And your Wolves lead it 14-0. We'll be back with the Oshkosh Converting halftime show. You're watching Wolves TV.
You can run on for a long
14-0 Wolves, your halftime score. I'm going to forgo the camera up here. It's not working real well, but I'm really kind of doing you a favor by not having to look at me for the halftime anyway, so it kind of works out well. Halftime brought to you by Oshkosh Converting, a local manufacturer of custom printed mailers and bags, short-run, full graphic stand-up pouches, and custom slitting and rewinding of paper and poly of all thicknesses and widths. They deliver quick lead times, reliability, and on-time delivery to meet your time-sensitive needs. Reach out to Colin Jensen, the birthday boy tonight, I understand, for any needs you have at colin.jensen@oshkoshconverting.com, and be sure to find and follow Oshkosh Converting on LinkedIn. Big thanks to Oshkosh Converting for your support of Wolves TV and Winneconne football. Also brought tonight by Brooklyn Lofts. Whether you're in town for a few days or a few months, Brooklyn Lofts offers upscale condo living in downtown Oshkosh. Modern, comfortable, and just steps from dining, entertainment, and the Fox River. Check these places out. These condos, they are absolutely spectacular in downtown Oshkosh. View of the Fox River, close to everything, just absolutely gorgeous. A huge thanks to our friends at Brooklyn Lofts, Deanne Cushman, and the Bryce Jones family for their support of Wolves TV all year long. Also, a very special thank you message to our friends at the Giles-Luce American Legion Post 364. Give them a visit, WinneconnePost364.org, or find them on Facebook, American Legion Giles-Luce Post 364. The cornerstone of dedication and service here in Winneconne, honoring those who served and supporting local families. 14-0 your score, Wolves. 2 touchdown passes from Brody Schaefer, 1 10 yards to Ryan Quigley, and 1 a 16-yard jump pass to Jordan Netikoven has been the offense for the Wolves. But the real story tonight has to be that Winneconne defense. They have been superb tonight, especially that front line, as it's been all year long. We've sang their praises so many times, and we're going to do it one more time. That defensive line has been just fantastic. And you can tell, even on the offensive line, that the Wolves are starting to get some bigger runs into that secondary, maybe wearing down that defensive front of Baldwin-Woodville. And the playmakers for Baldwin-Woodville have been stifled tonight defensively, and they've got playmakers on this team, but they have not been able to get anything going offensively with the Wolves playing the way they're playing defensively right now. And of course, we want that to continue on. The winner of tonight's game will advance to the state finals next Thursday. It's a Thursday night game next week for Division 4, 7 o'clock. If the Wolves win, they'll take on the winner of of Little Chute and Columbus. That game right now, halftime, 29-7 Little Chute. So looking very much at this point like Little Chute is going to advance to the state championship next week, which in a way would be, I guess, ironic and symbolic in that the Wolves opened their season way back on August 22nd against Little Chute. And also, not a coincidence, it was that defensive front for the Wolves that came up big in the fourth quarter in the last stand to keep Little Chute out of the end zone, and the Wolves won at 14-6. How poetic, how fitting, how appropriate it would be tonight for both the Wolves and Little Chute to advance. A lot of friends from between those communities, but it would be very poetic for those two to advance to the state championship next Thursday at Camp Randall in Madison. Assuming the Wolves win, which I'm not saying they will, but I'm just going to say assuming they win. So if it stays the way it is right now and plays out the way it is right now, the game will actually be broadcasted by the WIAA. They'll have local listings, I would assume, in the next few days on where to watch the game. It's a 7 o'clock game Thursday night of next week. And I'll be right alongside maybe at a basketball game, but I'll be certainly tuning in to see what's going on and cheering on the Wolves as they make their final leg of their journey in a quest for a gold ball. Came up one step short last year, but they're on target so far. 24 minutes down, 24 minutes to go. Quick break. When we come back, more to come. 3:23 remaining in the halftime period. You're watching the Oshkosh Converting halftime show on Wolves TV. (14-0) your halftime score. And again, a big thanks to all of our sponsors tonight. Thank you, SBS Plumbing, for your support all season long of Wolves TV. It's been absolutely phenomenal. SBS Plumbing really kind of got this whole thing started, and everybody else has kind of filled in following them. So thank you, Derek Schaefer at SBS Plumbing, for all your support this year. Giles-Luce, American Legion Post 364. Visit them at winneconnepost364.org. B&E Exteriors, that's Coach Billy Boris. Our good friend, B&E Exteriors, Billy B at hotmail.com. He still has a Hotmail account. Good for him. I didn't realize it was still a thing. The Storage Place, visit the Storage Place, winneconne.com for all your storage needs. Got an RV to store, got a motorcycle, a boat, any of those things? Storage Place in Winneconne, your place to go. Also, Oshkosh Converting. Oshkosh Converting and the Storage Place both signed on this week to help us bring this game to you tonight. Make sure to thank them for their support. Without them, I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here. You'd be watching on Zaleski Sports. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Just saying that's where you'd be watching. Also, Brooklyn Lofts, again, Deanne Cushman, and all of our friends at Brooklyn Lofts for their support all year long. Eric Lang, financial advisor, Edward Jones, right here in Winneconne for your retirement plans and dreams. Visit Eric Lang, Edward Jones. The Fox River Raiders, great sponsor all season. In fact, you may see some River Raiders football on Fix TV this next spring. Keep an eye out for that. Also, thank you to the Quigleys for their support this year, to Peggy Larson for her support, Corrine Matheson also for her support. You guys, we all did this together. I'm honored to be able to be here and be the voice of this thing, but together as a community, we came together. Big thanks to my right-hand man here in the booth with me, Mike Nielsen, our spotter. Mike is a huge supporter of mine and what I do, both for Wolves TV, also for W7 Productions. Always makes it easy for me to come and see my friends at Winneconne. It gives us a great experience. So thank you, Mike, as always, for everything that you do to help support this community, these kids, and this journey to state this year. Whew, that's a lot of thank yous, but you know what? I feel like I've missed some. So we'll try to fill in whatever we missed in the second half. James on the camera every game. He's been a trooper all year long. He's done a nice job running our #1 camera and bringing you all these great images all season long. Dave Beasley is here tonight from W7. He's actually on the sideline. We were hoping, our plan was to be able to have a sideline camera tonight. Unfortunately, with the Wi-Fi, it just hasn't been possible. So what Dave is actually doing is standing on the sidelines. He's recording footage. So we'll have some really nice footage from certainly post-game coming from Dave. It won't be tonight on the broadcast, but look for that on social media. And again, thanks to all of you. Thanks to all of you for your comments, for your support. You guys have been so great at making this a positive experience for the kids. I know, because I've had parents come and tell me, my kids come back and watch these games and they listen to what you say and they read the comments from, the viewers and from family members from around the country and literally from around the world to support these kids. We're making a difference with young people, and in the world that we're in right now, more than ever, it's needed more than ever. So, hey, yes, things go wrong. Yes, bad things happen, but you guys have been so great all year at keeping everything positive and making sure that we're here. We support the kids, we support the coaches. That's our job. Our job is to support them. Their job is to execute on the field. And thank you to all of you for helping make this a great, great experience. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but as far as that goes, this year has been phenomenal, and I'd be totally remiss if I didn't thank Tyler Lee, Athletic Director at Winneconne, for his unwavering, unending support of W7 as well as Wolves TV. He has been an absolute gem for us to be able to have and to count on when we need him, and just so appreciative of Mr. Lee and all of his support of Wolves TV and support of W7 as well. All right, with all that said, believe it or not, it's time to play football again. Third quarter ready to go, and I got to get my graphic updated. Mike, you didn't tell me. There goes Mike's perfect streak for the night. He was doing so well. 14-0 Wolves as we start the third quarter. Keep those comments coming. We'll have a post-game show tonight to wrap everything up. I don't know if we'll get any players up here. They're going to be probably hoisting trophies and everything else, so we'll probably let them do that and do a quick post-game here and maybe show you some things down on the field as well. But right now, let's get back to business. We got more work to be done. Kickoff for Dorn from the 40. It's a short kick. Dropped at the 20, and Colton Kacher is there to take down Aiden Foster. Short of the 20-yard line. Colton Kacher, I don't think we talk enough about Colton and what a great job he's done on special teams. He's been such an X factor on special teams this year and made some really, really big plays, and one right there as well. So Colton's been a real asset to the special teams unit for the Wolves. First and 10 from the 19. The Blackhawks unable to get anything going offensively so far, and Wienendahl on the carry, and there's just nothing there. Samolinski in there. Noah Boris in on the tackle. Second down and gain of 2. We'll call it 2nd and 8. I shouldn't be surprised the way the defense has played just because they've played this way all year, but I'm telling you, these aren't cream puffs across the line for them. This is a really good team. Wienendahl on the carry and carries it up to the 27-yard line. Gain of about 6. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Dallas Walker on the tackle for the Wolves. Let's call it 3rd and 3 at the 26-yard line. Wolves lead 14-0, 10:57 remaining in the third quarter. Wolves now less than 24 minutes from a chance to play at Camp Randall. Wienendahl on the handoff, and Samolinski piles him up at the 28-yard line, maybe a yard, but going to be short of the first down, and it's 4th and 2, and the Wolves defense does it again. And what do you do here if you're Baldwin-Woodville? You've not been able to execute offensively to get any big plays. You go for this here. If you don't get it, it's going to be big trouble. And they are going to go for it. 4th and 2. Jensen, we'll see if they try to draw the Wolves off. Jensen gets the call up to the line of scrimmage. Now back again. 1 man on the backfield. 3 receiver set. 4th and 2. Pass. Pressure coming. Jesse Michaud. Got him! Wolves ball at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 Wolves. That defensive line over and over and over has been there and been there and been there, and we're again. Jesse Michaud makes the tackle, and it's 1st and 10 Wolves at the 22-yard line.
That was so stupid. Let's go.
So 1st and 10, and a chance to break this game open here in the 3rd quarter. They're at the 22-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Bryce Jones piled up in the backfield, and we've got a flag down that's going to be in the area of holding on the Wolves.
That's going to really hurt. That's a holding, so they're going to
3rd quarter action sponsored by SBS Plumbing. Plumbing every home as if it were our own. From small leaks to major projects, trust SBS. Learn more at sbs-plumbing.com. It is holding on the Wolves. That'll back them up 10 yards. Cheering on the Wolves from Spain tonight. Tell you what, this Wolves Nation is global, baby. Global.
I didn't think they would decline that. I thought
They will decline the penalty, so it'll be 2nd down from the 27. We'll call it 2nd and 15.
Come on, Brody, punch it in.
The yard to gain is the 13-yard line. The Wolves now at the 27. 2nd and 14. Schaefer out of the shotgun, 3 receiver set. That's Carter Hawthorne at the bottom of your screen. Handoff, fake the handoff, and pressure coming, and down goes Schaefer. Kropelnicki on the sack, all the way back at the 35-yard line, 34-yard line. It'll be 3rd down now for the Wolves, 3rd and 22 from the 34. And I'm not saying this drive isn't important. Of course it is, but again, the way that defense is playing, as of right now, I don't know that it's going to matter, but we'll see. 3rd and 22 at the 34. Of course, things can change, but right now that Wolves defense has been electrifying, to say the least. Shotgun Schaefer looking, trying to set up the screen. Winneconne fell down on the play. Andon Lang in the neighborhood, but he was one of the blockers. He wasn't the intended receiver. The intended receiver was Jordan Winneconne, who fell down. And that's going to be 4th down for the Wolves, 4th and 22 from the 34. I would expect we'll see a punt here from Hudson Samolinski and try to pin the Blackhawks inside the 20-yard line. We'll see. Maybe they'll go for it. Now Cal Volp still on the sideline, the long snapper, so they may go for it. Schaefer may do a quick kick. Could be a lot of things. 4th and 22. Snap, back to pass, pressure coming. Brody, and now a flag comes in, and Brody runs out of bounds at the 36-yard line. And got to give a lot of credit to the secondary of Baldwin-Woodville. There was nothing open. Unlike downtown Winneconne tonight, there was nothing open on that play. That was 4th down. It'll be 1st down for Baldwin-Woodville. This is absolutely phenomenal. We've been talking about the internet speed at the Mitchell House and how it's close to the speed of traversing the Oregon Trail. Hank needs to sell a little more beef. Come on, First Mate Hank. Oregon Trail. I think Brooklyn was down there. I saw Brooklyn. So, Ben, I saw Brooklyn. I saw all the girls down here. They're all behaving themselves. They're all doing good. They all said hi. We were checking out a couple cameras. Sage was down there. Brooklyn was down there. Jada, Grace, all the usual suspects. Harper Neese down there. All the usual suspects. They were cautiously optimistic about the progress of the game. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line for Baldwin-Woodville. I'm not sure what the holdup is here. Well, out trots the Blackhawk offense. It's been slim pickings all night, especially with this Wolves front four. And they dig in again, 1st and 10. Fake the handoff, nothing. Hudson Samolinski brings Jensen down. And you can tell that's a play that's probably worked over and over all year for Baldwin-Woodville. The difference tonight is you got Hudson Samolinski as the nose guard. That's not going to work. Jovi Zeller right behind him, and it's no gain, maybe a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line. 4 receiver set, 1 man in the backfield. Jensen on the keeper, plowing his way up over the 40 down to the 42-yard line. Dallas Walker on the tackle from the 41. 3rd down and 7 for the Blackhawks from the 40. No first downs in the second half yet for the Blackhawks. 3rd and 7. It's a reverse. Janke's got it. He's got a first down across midfield and down to the 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 from the 48, we'll call it. Dave Hahn checking in. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well, Dave. Watching from DC Everest tonight. 1st and 10 at the 48. Vienendahl on the carry, Andon Lang on the tackle down at the 43, 44-yard line. Got to say hi to the Wolves pep band. Michaela Arnett, go Wolves.
Let's go, D!
2nd down and 5 at the 43.
Let's go, D!
2nd and 5, handoff Vienendahl. Quarter. Well, I think we're still on the stream here. Our video is impaled, so we're going to see if we can get it up and going, but we'll continue on with a radio call here. 3rd down and 3 from the 41-yard line. Handoff near a first down and has a first down inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line.
Nice first down run there. Duel with the stop.
Well, it's radio call right now. 1st and 10 Wolves from the 36-yard line. 5:41 remaining, 3rd quarter. Jensen out of the shotgun, takes the snap, handoff. Kropelnicki, and he will get to the 35-yard line. Nedekoven on the tackle for the Wolves. It's a gain of 3, make it 2nd down and 7 from the 33-yard line. 5:18 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 7 from the 33, and I think we got our video back. 5:07 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun snap, pass into the flat. Yankees got it. Noah Boris almost went the other way with it. Ethan Duell and Carter Hawthorne on the tackle for the Wolves at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 5 from the 31-yard line. Blackhawks 2 plays to make 5 yards. Shotgun, Jensen back to pass. Pressure coming. Got him down. Kacher and Walker team up to bring him down. And it's another turnover. The Wolves defense holds again. Check that. It is 4th down now. 4th and 12. See, I get a little too excited there. So make it 4th and 12. Kacher and Walker on the tackle for the Wolves. And now the big play, 4th and 12 from the 37. It's a reverse flea flicker throw to Yankee, 40, and nothing more. Noah Boris was there and says, not today, my friends, not today. 1st and 10 Wolves. Great job by Noah Boris staying home and making the play, and the Wolves take over on downs.
7 minutes off the clock.
3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. 14-0 Wolves. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. 3:45 remaining on the clock. Handoff up the middle to Bryce Jones. Jones to the 41-yard line. Gain of 4. Make it 2nd and 6. And again, don't need big home run plays. Just meat and potatoes, bread and butter right now. Take 3-4 yards of play and just grind that clock down. The clock becoming the biggest enemy right now for Baldwin-Woodville. They trail 14-0 with 3:14 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun snap. Schaefer fakes the handoff and keeps it 45. And up near midfield, it's going to be right at the 1st down line. So just short of the 1st down. And it'll be 3rd down and a yard. Again, I think he could almost fall forward and make this 1st down. We'll see if Schaefer will keep it. Brody under center, and he goes up and over to the 48-yard line. It's 1st and 10 Wolves with 2:33 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Great push from the running back, Jones. 2 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. At the Wolves 49, Schaefer under center, Netikoven in motion. Handoff Jones, and going to be stacked up in the backfield for a loss on the play. Kruppelnicki for the tackle for Baldwin-Woodville, and it's going to be 2nd and 12. We've mentioned him a few times tonight. 2nd down and 12 from the 47-yard line.
He just got talked to.
1 minute and 39 seconds remaining. In this 3rd quarter, 2nd down and 12. From the 47. Matthew on the pitch. Gets away from the first defender, but going to be wrapped up at the 43-yard line. 3rd down and 16 for the Wolves. The offense has been stone cold here in this 3rd quarter. Again, it's been hung on that defense, and they're coming through. The offense like to get a little pressure off this defense if possible. 3rd down and 16 from the 43-yard line. 44 seconds remaining, 3rd quarter. Schaefer back to pass, looking deep for Quigley. Got him! Ryan Quigley inside the 30, down to the 25. It was a 50-50 jump ball, and Ryan Quigley says, I'll take that. And it's 1st and 10 Wolves. What a play from Quiggs. A big play from Quigley just when we needed it. And now it's 1st and 10 with 34.9 seconds remaining in the third quarter. First and 10 at the 25. Hawthorne in motion. Bryce Jones on the carry down to the 24-yard line. No gain at the 25. We'll call it 2nd and 10. Big thanks again to the storage place in Winneconne. Secure, convenient storage with room for just about anything. Reserve your unit online. 2nd and 10 for the Wolves. And now a flag comes in. Could be encroachment on the Blackhawks. That'll be 5 yards. The Wolves will have it now 2nd and 5 from the 20. 4.8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The Wolves 12 minutes and 4.8 seconds away from their first trip to Madison since the 2013 state championship. That will be the end of the third quarter. 3 down, 1 to go. State on the line, and the Wolves Nation starting to sense it. When we come back, the fourth quarter, you're watching the one, the only Wolves TV. Second and 5. We start the fourth quarter. Wolves lead 14-0. And on the move, trying to close this thing out. Shotgun. Schaefer keeps it, and inside the 15, down to the 14. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 14. So the Wolves pick up a first down. The clock will keep running. 11:43 remaining. Schaefer out of the shotgun. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Throwing deep. Jordan Netikoven just knocked away. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 15-yard line. It's a nice pass by Brody Schaefer, and Jordan made a good move on it, but knocked away at the very last possible second. 2nd and 10 from the 14. 3-man shift again for the Wolves. Schaefer will keep it. 10, 5, and in for the touchdown is Brody Schaefer, and it's 20-0 Wolves. Schaefer from 15 yards puts the Wolves up 20-0. Well, we've kind of been saying all night, you feel like they're maybe just a play or two away from doing something big, and Brody Schaefer runs it in from 15 yards out, and the Wolves have a 20-0 lead. And now we've got offsides.
Now go for two. Yeah, go for two now. Oh, that was on us? I saw the black guy jump. I didn't see the white guy.
So it's on Winneconne, so the back door and up 5 yards. That just gives him a little more of a challenge. High snap, kick, right through the wickets. Wolves lead it 21-0. You're watching Wolves TV. $21-0 Wolves, 11:14 remaining. The Wolves 11 minutes and 14 seconds away from a trip to Camp Randall to take on what looks like the Little Chute Mustangs and a rematch of week 1, but more business to finish here first. It's a short kick taken at the 10-yard line up to the 15. Foster, and he is wrapped up short of the 20. You know, we talked about the Wolves defense tonight, which has been fantastic, but you got to give a big shout out to the special teams unit as well, both on punting and kickoffs and returns. The Wolves have been fantastic. Of course, they've only had to return one kickoff. They're pitching a shutout tonight against Baldwin-Woodville, who came in tonight 12 wins and no losses. And they're 11 minutes and 7 seconds away from their first loss of the 2025 season.
Let's go, D! Let's go, D!
First down and 10. Winneconne on the carry up to the 25-yard line. Samolinsky on the coverage. 5-yard gain on the play. Second down and 6. Make it 2nd and 4. Janke on the carry up to the 30 and near the 35-yard line. Carter Hawthorne on the tackle for the Wolves at the 33. That was Brody Schaefer on the tackle for the Wolves. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Fourth quarter is presented by Brooklyn Lofts, luxury short and long-term condo living in downtown Oshkosh. Modern amenities, upscale finishes, and a prime location close to everything. Check them out, Brooklyn Lofts. Jensen back, throws deep. It was caught, and then Ethan Duell comes in and says, not tonight. Ethan Duell, how many times have we said his name in the last 4 weeks? And once again, Duell comes up huge for the Wolves.
That was a big punch through. That was an awesome punch through.
And a big play goes for naught for the Blackhawks. 2nd and 10.
Get him in!
McKayler on the handoff. Noah Boris all the way back at the 27-yard line. Loss of 7. 3rd and 17. I'm out of superlatives on this Wolves defense. The way they have played tonight has been unbelievable. Back to pass, throw, complete. Everts up near midfield. He's got the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. 10:02 remaining in the fourth quarter. Clock stops on the first down. Jensen back to pass. Pressure coming. Lang got him. Ball loose. Picked up by the Blackhawks. Andon Lang broke free and brought the wood to Jensen and knocked the ball loose. It was recovered by the Blackhawks, but down at the 46-yard line, it'll be a loss of 3 and make it 2nd down and 13. 9:52 to go. Wienendahl on the carry, and again, nothing there. Hudson Samolinski on the tackle. Loss of another yard. 3rd down and 15 at the 44-yard line. Blackhawks in 4-down territory now the rest of the way. 9:22 remaining. Shotgun play action. Lang coming again. Janke makes the catch and past midfield, but well short of the first down. They really have 2 plays to make 15 yards. Kacher on the tackle for the Wolves. It'll be 4th down and about 9 from the 50.
Let's go, D!
And I don't know if this is your exclamation point, but it very well may be if the Wolves can get a stop here on 4th and 9 and the Winneconne Nation comes to their feet. 4th and 9, back to pass, pressure coming, throws deep, incomplete. Kacher and Schaefer knock it away. Intended for Everts, and they have put a lock on him all night long, and the Wolves take over on downs. 1st and 10 at midfield. Huge, huge play again, time after time after time.
They better not pass this ball. Yeah. Do a little up the middle, a little outside. That's ticking. Lots of turnover. It will start now.
1st and 10 Wolves from midfield. Bryce Jones on the carry, and he'll get down to about the 48-yard line. 2nd and 9 from the 48-yard line. We once again recognize the Giles-Luce American Legion Post 364, honoring veterans and strengthening the Winneconne community through service and support. Thank you to the Giles-Luce Post 364 for all your support this season. 8 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. Shotgun, and Schaefer will keep it himself. Maybe a yard or 2 inside midfield, down to about the 47-yard line. Clock continues to run. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Wolves. 8-12 and counting.
Even if you do a rollout pass, I'm okay with
The
that.
3rd down and 7. And the Wolves are content to just let that clock tick, 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 tick down. Under 8 minutes remaining. 5 receivers set for the Wolves. That's Quigley at the bottom of your screen. Andon Lang right next to him, and here go the Wolves. 3rd down. Schaefer looking, pressure coming. And throws it out of bounds and incomplete. Again, live to fight another day, and really a nice job on in the secondary for the Blackhawks. They've had a couple breakdowns tonight, but overall, they've not given Brody Schaefer a lot of receivers to look at. It'll be 4th down and 7 with 7:39 to go in the 4th quarter, and the Wolves lead 21-0. Samolinski back to punt. From the 47, uh-oh, it goes over his head. He picks it up and carrying the ball and going to be down at the 35-yard line. Not great, but could have been way worse. Again, the athletic Samolinski, the snap over his head. That's really the first mistake we've seen on long snaps. We've talked about this the last couple of weeks. No Trey Zemke tonight for the Wolves. The long snapper for the entire season lost in the level 2 game against Altoona with a separated shoulder and out for the year. And Cal Volpe has been filling in very, very well, and really the first issue that we've seen in long snapping since Cal took over. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Shotgun, Jensen back to pass, looking. That's intercepted. Brody Schaefer on the interception to the 35, to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. He might go 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Wolves. And it's 27-0. Brody Schaefer on the return. Puts the exclamation point on the Wolves postseason run and trip to Camp Randall, and they lead it 27-0.
That is the day.
Well, they had a couple chances to make the play on Schaefer, and when the second one didn't, my spotter called it saying he's gone. That was about the 45-yard line. He knew it. I think everybody in this stadium knew it. Brody Schaefer finishing things off in style with a pick 6. Dorn on the PAT. Right down Broadway. Your new score, Winneconne 28, Baldwin-Woodville 0. You're watching Wolves TV. $28-0 Wolves, 7:13 remaining. Watch party tonight from Jacksonville, Florida, cheering on Hudson Samolinski and the Wolves. Dorn will kick it away, 7:13 to go, and the Wolves now just need to play smart. It's a squib kick, middle of the field, picked up at the 15 and dropped by Foster. He'll go back at the 10 and get it. And boy, everything that could go wrong tonight for Baldwin-Woodville has gone wrong. And you can say, hey, not great execution on their part, but I think at the same time, you got to give the Wolves a lot of credit. Again, we talked about it this last possession. This special teams unit has been fantastic tonight for the Wolves. 7:06 remaining in the 4th quarter. The only exception being the long snap from Volpe, but other than that, it's been sparkling. 1st and 10 from the 20. Make sure you catch the excitement of semi-pro football with the Fox River Raiders. Visit foxriverraiders.com and follow Fox River Raiders on Facebook. Raider Nation, bring the heat. 1st and 10 from the 20. Kropelnicki on the carry. They'll get to about the 25-yard line. Hawthorne on the tackle. Gain of about 5, make it 2nd and 5. Clock continues marching down, 6 minutes and 50 seconds. And again, the Wolves can just feel it right now. Right now, it's just about containment for this Winneconne team. Back to pass, throw, Everts, and he's met by just a pack of Wolves. Joseph Hutchinson in there, Andon Lang in there, Jovi Zeller in there. And Quigley in there, too. Is that Quigley? Brian Quigley in there. 3rd and 5 from the 25. Six minutes and counting. Jensen back to pass, throws it into the flat. Janke's got it and brought down short of the first down. It looked like he was going to break that first tackle, and then Carter Hawthorne came over, or Bryce Jones came over and finished him off. Now it's 4th down and 1. 5:30 to go. And Baldwin-Woodville just in no hurry whatsoever, which is maybe not surprising, but maybe a little surprising. They just look like a team that's just had their will broken tonight, and they're going to call a timeout. 5:13 to go, and the Wolves Nation sensing it now. They lead 28-0. As we head towards the final minutes, shout out to B&E Exteriors for roofing, siding, soffit, and fascia repair or replacement. Call Bill Boris locally. B&E Exteriors, protecting what matters most. We're making great progress, but there remains a shortage of WIA licensed officials for a number of high school sports in Wisconsin and nationwide. We owe a debt of gratitude to those that have committed their time and effort to ensure we're able to sustain education-based athletics, because without officials, there are no games. If you have what it takes to make the right call, please don't hesitate. An exciting and rewarding experience is calling you. Let's get you licensed as a sport official by accessing the Officials tab at the top of the WIA website homepage to get started. 4th and 1, handoff, and that's going to be a first down. Kropelnicki to the 50, inside the 45, down to the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 28 for Kropelnicki. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line.
Big run by Medicating.
So 1st and 10. Now Kropelnicki again, and he will get another first down inside the 35, down near the 30-yard line. 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. We'll move the chains again. It'll be first down, 1st and 10. Timeout, Winneconne.
Winneconne with the timeout.
Also, again, a big thanks tonight to the Storage Place. They really came through. Them and Oshkosh Converting both really came through to make tonight's game possible. We thank the Storage Place. Clean, secure, locally owned storage solutions for whatever life throws your way. Check out our friends at the Storage Place, Winneconne.com. Show you a nice picture of some of these storage units. They're first class. They do it right. Clean and secure and ready for your household items, our ATVs, boats. Time to store all that stuff for the winter. Summer's over, fall's over. It's time to get your stuff turned in and call our friends at the Storage Place. Don't have it in your garage all winter. You don't have room for that stuff. Call our friends at the Storage Place and let them hook you up. They'll give you a good deal. Tell them Wolves TV sent you. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line.
Let's go, Dean!
4:46 remaining.
Let's go, Dean!
We will have an extended post game tonight, so stick around for that. Throw is deep and way long, and a flag comes down late. Going to be, I think, on Colton Kacher. Schaefer back there as well. And we'll see what the call is.
Pass interference is the call.
It is pass interference on the Wolves. So it'll be a first down for the Blackhawks. It'll be a 15-yard penalty from the 33. They should be getting around the 17, 18-yard line. First and 10 from the 18. Wolves defense wants that shutout tonight. Pass to Janke, and he's inside the 10, down to the 8. Bryce Jones on the tackle for the Wolves. Second down and 1 from the 9. This is the deepest penetration that Baldwin-Woodville has had all night. Jensen back to pass, pressure coming! Andon Lang, and he just gets it away. Incomplete. Andon Lang was on the hunt, but able to just get it away. And again, a big thanks to Eric Lang, financial advisor, for all his support this year of Wolves TV. For your retirement, your goals, your dreams, go visit our friend Eric Lang and Edward Jones, right local in Winneconne. He'll hook you up. Tell him Wolves TV sent you. Third down and 1. Inside handoff, Kropelnicki, and he gets near the 5. Should be a first and goal. As we move under 4 minutes to go.
Goal with the stop, first and goal at the 6.
So first and goal from the 6. Bienendahl, nowhere to go. Lost a yard on the play. Make it second down and goal.
Go, honey!
Samolinski on the tackle for the Wolves. Janke hurdles a defender and
That was a great job by Noah.
tackled down inside the